Hey everybody, my name is Satu Viper and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing the Metal Gear Solid series that we started yesterday, and this episode I think we're just going to be building up an army for Mother Base. We might do a story mission or two in it as well, but we'll see anyway. But yeah, we definitely need to build up an army because that's one thing you will need to do in this game. You'll need to build that was the first thing I did. Anyway, I built up an army by taking side missions where you have to capture people. So hopefully. I'm sorry, just fixing the wire on my controller to get all tangled. But yep, so we're going to start this. Just 1 second. I want to make sure my video is fine. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get into it. Continue on. Yeah, resume game.
Snake.
We've seen this already.
Why are we still here?
Oh, can I not skip this? I have to do this again.
Every
Well,
night, I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. In Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Ross. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
Gosh. What should I do?
Boss,
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
episode 2, Diamond Dogs. It's sure was honest yesterday. But the game is forced us to watch it again.
rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Kaz.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
We're just doing everything we did yesterday, so...
Boss, there's something up with UK. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. We'll see if we can persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff. Anyone you want. First, put him to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
I forgot on what Birdie. We were there yesterday.
Good.
It's an honor, boss.
Extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover some. Go for them, not me.
Oh, come on.
You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid.
Select staff management from the mother base menu.
So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Yeah, so you'll know who are good people to recruit, because as you can see on the right of the screen there's all E's. That's their rank in the. That's their rank.
To the mother base menu.
Oslo, shut up. That's their ranking in each 30. So there's a combat, R&D, base facilities, intel, medical, and I can't remember what the other one is.
Go back. Select weapons items.
But yeah,
under
that's
the
the ranking. And if there's, so you want, like S would be the best, or S. I think S++ is the highest you can get, and that they're the best ones. So you'd want to get ones with that rating.
The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team.
Yeah, you don't have the manpower to make a cardboard box.
Boss, put the iDroid away from him. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC? Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. A Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
Are you perfect?
I'm ready, boss. Any method you like. Start by knocking him out, or you can put him to sleep.
Off you go.
Flying punches.
Boss, now that we have more people on...
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Now select cardboard box and start development. Just be
Right.
aware that development requires...
Development
Where-
is finished.
Basically back to where you were yesterday.
You can have the support unit supply you
We're
with
back to where you
weapons and
finish
items
off.
you develop. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
You right there, mate? Where's it coming from? There it is.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what you do. Try it out. One last thing. Staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around.
Boss.
Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone and tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Hey, excuse me? That's not how physics works, mate.
This is B-Squad. On station at LZ.
Please don't make me in with the box. Oh. Wouldn't let me in. Right, let's go, chopper.
Gaining altitude.
Right, on we go. So yeah, that's not what Mother Base is going to be all the time. You can build it up, you can add more to it. You can add more platforms, more more teams and all that. So that's why you go out into the okay, Jesus Christ. You go out into the field to get people to bring them back. And you can also add platforms to it to increase the number of people that you can put onto a team. So the more platforms you have for a certain team, the more people you can add per platform. So like if you had max numbers in the combat unit, you could add another platform to the combat unit and add more people to the combat unit that way. Hello, whoever's ever joined us. Right, so now when you go into the field and get more people, the problem is until I get the updated binoculars, I won't know who is good and who is like who's good to bring back and who's not that great to bring back.
I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Yes, I'm not going to be listening to any music, but yeah. Alright, I'll stop briefing one. Maybe listen to these, I guess.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus.
It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction.
That's why there was a British flag in the hospital.
Cuba's Little America, right into Cyprus as a Little Britain.
Why Decalia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular
Yes.
Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
Okay.
You said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Decalia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Decalia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America. They all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like death, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
Yeah, some voice clips can be long, but listening to them can benefit you to because they might involve information you need later on.
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
Continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It'll be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
Is that real? Is that what actually happened?
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's dad...
Did they actually not attend the LA Olympics?
For the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
A second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists.
Yes, fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces.
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your
Hello, whoever joined us.
More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you're commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had
People
one
keep joining and leaving.
Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz.
So that's why. So that's why the demo was getting saving Chico and Paz.
Stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, hmm? Most men in your condition would have been written off right
Eva is in Metal Gear 3.
You survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on. A prosthetic arm. Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think? I can still feel my real arm. Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain? Every now and then. Where? My fingertips. My left fingertips. Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand. Yeah. What about your vision? Can you see okay? Yeah, at the moment. Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex. Yeah, the doctor mentioned that. Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, and not see things as they really are. You experience any of that? I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded. Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that. I will. All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Right. So that's the first set of tapes
I heard they
finished.
started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So half Gulag, half hero sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
So that's how Ocelot got his nickname, Shalashashka.
So SALT II still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. Whole deal.
Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT II talks back then.
Maybe while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary at Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. They were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans aren't capable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe agreement was.
All thanks to you and her. The U.S.-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end,
the time's to find the politics. When you grab their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint. Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, Ocelot. From the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish. To make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy.
Yeah, they're talking about like old missions from old games in this tape. Mainly because every other game that came before this game happened after the events of this game. So everything that happens in this game happened before the events of every other game. So this is basically a prequel to the whole franchise of Metal Gear Solid.
Truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts.
So nobody knows where Zero is
I tried
gone?
every method I could think of, but Zero was gone.
Just disappeared like that.
His control, his creation, his power continued to grow.
Well, he's not dead because he was
Cypher is a
in...
great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without
Oh no,
its endurance,
maybe he's dead.
evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites.
Sorry, I'm wrong. So what happened in 3 is before this game. So that's the only game. So 3 is the only
Cypher's
game
blackout
that happened before this game.
XOF. They learned where you were.
I don't know, did Zero die in Snake Eater, in the Snake Eater episode, in the Snake Eater game, so could be possible that Zero is dead.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division.
Of course, leave it to me to play a game where the Soviet Union invade a country when Russia is currently invading another country.
Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of.
Kind of horrific.
Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on. Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
We escaped on horseback. He wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Sometimes the simplest things work on the hardest of enemies. But now, we can continue on and start...
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up on the base is the first step to achieving our goal.
I forget.
If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Now you finished? Thank you. I forget how you find what's a side mission and what's not a side mission. But that's not the problem right now. Right, so we're going to do this one first. This one, so we're looking for blueprints, I think. No, eliminate the Spetsnaz detachment commander secretly involved in Scorched Earth operation in Afghanistan. The target and his recon unit have occupied Shago village and right, so this one is a execution. I have no problem getting involved in that. Especially when he's a Spetsnaz. Okay, we're not going to go over there because that's way too close to this place, which is inhabited by enemies. So I'm going to go down here. Equipment. I only have this, don't I? Yeah, I have nothing else. But I only have these. I mean, I can't replace my arm, let's be honest. Yeah, it's either this with no suppressor or this with the suppressor, so I'm going to go with that. Support weapons is all I have, really. Well, it's all I have until I... Well, actually, this Phantom Cigar, you can actually use this to fast forward time. You'll see me doing it in at some point in this game. Yeah, but until I develop things, I won't have anything else to use. Ooh, why do I have all this? I'm not going to use those yet. I won't need them yet. Commence mission. It's always best to go at night as well, because you want the cover of darkness to help you. Oh, sorry, I had the mic up, I didn't realize. So, something into our first mission, episode 3, A Hero's Way. Again, I'm not sure how many episodes there are.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, you'd be ashamed to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
You got it. Okay, so I think that's the Shago village in there. No, that's not it. That's only an outpost. Just living in like this. No, okay, so the square there you see on the left of the screen is where the Shago village is. So it's over there behind that mountain.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh, medicinal pants. No, get up, snake. Right, let's go. Let's go eliminate someone. I hope I'm going the right way and I'm not going straight towards the cliff. Okay, no, we're grand. Oh, I think there's a sandstorm coming. Oh.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Not one of them, is it? No, it's not. We're telling me if it was one of them. Oh god. Right, there's a song in there that could possibly get copyrighted and I don't want to. In there. There's people up there as well. This is one of this is, well, not one of them, but it's probably, for me, probably one of the top 10 hardest bases to break in and out of. there someone up there? No, it's the light. There's another one. Someone up there. Someone up there as well. The first thing I always do when it comes to this is take out the watchtowers basically. And it's up to you whether you want to knock them out or kill them. I normally just knock them out. Yeah. If you sprint as well, do they hear you? Which is so it can be annoying sometimes. Fuck it. They've heard that. Just get him out of here. And hide yourself, Snake. They don't know where you are, so you're grand for now, Snake. Just get in here and hide. Someone's looking at me. Don't know how, I was behind the wall. Okay, the music has stopped, but they're still searching for me. Someone's nearby. Oh, someone's coming right up to me. Don't know, is it one or two fellas? They're getting closer and closer to this. Okay, they're down inside there. What the hell? Okay, he seems to just know where I am, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna just restart the mission because how do they know where I am? The second I go into the open, they just know where I am. That's impossible. And it can glitch like that sometimes, but it's very rare. So it's very likely that it happened there. So we'll just start again. It's grand.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Eliminate him? Sadly. I could just open fire if I wanted. I mean, to be fair, this game is like stealth will be your best friend, but you don't have to be stealthy if you don't want to.
Be careful down there, boss.
I will. Right, the squares run.
Yeah.
target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget,
Okay, who are you
there's a
two fellas?
Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
There's definitely the watchtower. Three fellas in the car there. And there's that fella there. Really missed him. Okay, got those two fellas. There's someone up there. There's someone up there. Get the two fellas up here again. And I'll try to not fuck it up this time. Fell up there. Okay, we got him. Oh god, what's happening? Oh. Okay, I mean, these guys over here, but they're irrelevant. I might as well mark them. But yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go on foot again. Ouch. And they have to be at least 30 meters away or they will hear it. Right? Let's go. The one thing I remember... No. Snake, no. Down.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. It's going better this time. Okay, everyone's 30 meters away. We should be good. No. They know something.
You gotta extract him.
Oh god, I can hear the song. I better not keep it playing too long. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, I'm gonna try and get that song quickly. Oh, it's not here? Okay, it's in here. I think. No, it's not. It's downstairs. God damn it. Oh god. Someone there. Try and get that music as low as possible. Fuck it. Alright, well. Jesus. Doesn't help when they kind of box me in like that. Alright, continue from checkpoint. Okay, so I'm just continuing from here again. But all the markers are still there, so that's good.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Is he not one of them? Okay, well, back to it again, I guess. Oh, someone's looking at me. I don't know how. Oh. Oh no, that's just an animal. Right now he's out. That guy's too close. So I'm gonna bring him away from that guy. That guy still intends on coming closer. Come on, dude. No, fuck it. I'm not waiting around. Don't. Good.
Subject on board.
Now he's gonna alert the fella that he saw him again take him to the air, but that's grand. They're in alert status, but that doesn't really change much. Because my mission is still the same, they're just changing positions. Okay. Oh. Okay, he's out. Gonna take him, he won't get seen.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Okay, this is where it starts to get risky again. Oh, shit, are they coming this way? They are now. Him to sleep.
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick.
Right, let's hold them down. Oh shit. Who's seeing me? Oh, that fella. Shit, I missed. Right, that's all them asleep. You gotta be careful, I'll get this song quick.
That was target confirmed dead. Impressive work, boss.
Okay. Where is that song? There it is. Oh shit, someone's coming in. I'm gonna stay in a box in here. Hopefully they won't notice anything suspicious about the box. Hopefully they just think it was there the whole time. Are they firing? They're getting really antsy about the whole, all those people that were asleep. Oh, they're all awake now. So I knew I can escape this.
Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
I don't know how long they stay asleep or knocked out when I do put them to sleep or knock them out. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Actually, I will this way. And I'm gonna use it. Wait, oh, this is the guy you killed. Okay, no, I thought there was a door out this way, but even the window's down. Even the window's locked down. Oh god, they're coming in here now. Come on. Okay. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make a go for it. Okay. I think we're alright to make a go for it now. Oh shit, no we're not. Apparently the enemy can just see in the dark. I thought Ocelot said that the cover night will make you less visible to enemies. Apparently it's not working because apparently they can just see in the dark. Okay, you made the right choice by running away, dude. Missions, helicopter, pick up. We'll go to this one because it's closer.
Roger.
There you are. Oi, come back here. Right. On we go. Okay. Let's wait for the horse, not the horse, wait for the helicopter to come in now. I can hear it. There it is. That green circle there is the helicopter. That's the symbol for it.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Alright. In we go. And that's one mission done. And we are out of there.
Mission complete, boss.
Rank B. Probably because all those people got found. Okay, well, that's one mission done. We have 2 more left to do from what was already on the list. Now maybe side missions get brought into the game a little bit later. Another cassette tape. Support helicopter armament can now be developed. Oh, that's good.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field
Equipment for D-Horse now developed.
The horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Will do. Support helicopter can now be customized. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, he had a D. I mean, that's good. Diplomat and Russian. I don't think he can be used as an interpreter. So we're still going to have to find the interpreter for language. Oh, we got a medical on C. That's good. Well, I mean, for the start, it's good. You get much better people later on. Okay.
By connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed.
Okay, here's the site
as
operations.
long as you need to consider all your options.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the zero line that day, the Afghan side. On our way back from training Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan.
Also, I will just say I don't know how to read Arabic, so if anyone who watches this can translate that message for me, I greatly appreciate it, because I don't know Arabic, I can't read Arabic, I never learned Arabic, so no offense to you, Mest Crow 723, I just don't know Arabic, I don't know how to read it, and I don't understand it. Even if it was spoken, I wouldn't be able to understand it. So if anyone who watches this, if you can translate that, that would be greatly appreciated, just so I know what it says, because I don't know how to read Arabic.
All of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave a strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist. Skulls? The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us.
Jesus.
It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss,
They're not human,
if you ever
that's
do
who they
run
are.
into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner.
But they had other motives.
Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan.
That's why they had Paz, still Zeke.
Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us.
We stopped the launch.
And yet they still took us down. Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted. We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive?
I don't know. Was Zero really... All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this.
What do you mean?
We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with.
We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten, what they want, or even who they really are. The new Mother Base started out as a test drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their project fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us. It was just scrap on stilts.
I will just say, if you prefer me to not listen to these on the stream, I will do that. I listen to them on my own time. But anyone who's watching this, you prefer me to just get on with the game and not listen to these on stream, just tell me I listen to this. I listen to these in my own time, and I'll continue with the game on streams instead of listening to these, because they do take a while, in fairness.
We'll prove to the world that we were the victors.
And if we lose again?
They can't fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight. And when our organization gets too big, we split it across...
So just let me know if you prefer listening to these on stream or if you prefer just the gameplay of this.
And its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most PFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business, the minnows go bankrupt all the time. We've never aroused suspicion. Plus, we have Hewick.
Hewick?
Human Exploitation Company. It's a business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency.
Cause that's...
Remember what they were trying to accomplish at the prison facility in Cuba? That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel network on site. Then they stay in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts. Hewick's strength is that it has a cutout at each level. You get your job from one guy, then you hand it off to another. No one has direct access. It's a perfect black box. Hewick members also work their way into the superpowers intelligence agencies to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work. We have those countries by the balls. That's our deterrent when we need it.
Networking? In the intelligence community?
Sure, that's how we've grown this far. And when you go out on missions, intel from Hewick will be there to back you up. But despite all that, Cypher has its eyes on us. The only reason I'm not dead is that they needed to know where you were. Figured if you woke up, I'd go straight to you.
That's why you made that ruckus at the Zero line.
Yeah, to make their own surveillance work against them. I think it took some of the heat off Cyprus.
Cause?
Then I just had to wait for you to save me. And I've gotten used to waiting.
Cause?
That's not all. It was a good chance to scout the market. And with the West wanting the Soviets out of Afghanistan, their agencies are bursting at the seams with funding. Boss, let's start by building up our Afghan presence.
Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles?
We're at the center of the world here.
We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean.
Come on. Lebanon, Sri Lanka, East Timor, and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course.
So it's prime real estate for a mercenary.
Exactly. Latin America isn't as close as I'd like, but we have Amanda and her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor.
Owes us?
The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the West wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago, in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries, with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size, but South Africa is home to some heavy PFs. Too much for the Seychelles to handle. In the end, they accepted help from the Tanzanian army, and quelled the coup. We set up the deal and handled on-site tactical instruction. That led to some training work for the Seychelles military. And when we put down a mutiny within their forces, well, we made a lot of people happy. They don't pay us. They just let us have a piece of their offshore territory on the promise we'll come running if something else happens.
So we're bodyguards, too.
It's a good setup. We can only take Mother Base so far here. We'll have to find somewhere else when this place starts getting big.
Aren't you being a little hasty?
Nothing hasty about it. You're back with us now.
So, Kaz, the ship that took us from Cyprus, it used to be a whaler.
Yeah, a Japanese vessel. How was the voyage?
It was... stimulating.
Well, she was part of a whaling fleet up until a few years ago. Her displacement isn't anything to write home about, but she can really move. She still had plenty of life left in her, but then the work dried up. Global opposition to whaling has been mounting for years.
Is that right?
The push to ban it has been gaining traction for a little over a decade. Individual species came under protection as the years went on. And then 2 years ago, the IWC adopted a moratorium on commercial whaling. Several countries, including Japan, fought it to the bitter end. But eventually, most whaling companies had no choice but to throw in the towel. You ever tried whale snake?
Can't say that I have.
When I was a kid in Japan, practically everybody ate it.
That good, huh?
The country was poor in those days, and whale was cheap. International opinions changed since then. In any case, that's why we were able to get a bargain price on the ship. Of course, we did end up spending 5 times the purchase price in modifications. We had to really work to fit in all the ESM and communications gear, while keeping the whaler look intact. Right now she's going around conducting SIGINT missions. In the future, we plan to use her as a communications relay base between you and Mother Base. And also as a chopper resupply vessel. Diamond Dogs. The word diamond originally comes from Greek adamas. It means indomitable, unyielding. Other words for the stones often mean eternal bond, fortitude, or purity. The same is true of the Star of Bethlehem flowers she laid on the boss's grave. They represent innocence, as well as chastity, yielding to no man while maintaining one's virtue. In other words, staying loyal to something.
Right, those are all those, and actually I'm going to just do this. I'm going to click into all these quickly and not actually play them. Because if I kept going to these and the 11 was up there where the note was, it would just annoy me. So I'm just getting rid of them. Right, side opposites. Okay, extract interpreter and extract highly skilled soldier. Right, let's get to doing these. Yeah, let's go there. Oh wait, I forgot I was able to customize stuff. Like I'll do it when I'm done. Could I do it on the ground? Probably could actually. Right, let's get this interpreter.
List is comprised of problems we need you to resolve, objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
Pilot, are we landing? No, we are landing here. Alright, where is viewing Idlewood House? Okay. Where is okay, here's where I'm going to. So we mark that. And we'll get on the horse and start heading that direction. Oh, I hear a dog. Oh, look at him. Oh, so cute. Right. Save you, go to Mother's base.
Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
I sent him to Mother's base. Mother base, not Mother's base. Right. Start heading to the outpost and extract the interpreter because we're going to need him.
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare.
Oh, there he is.
That's the target.
Is there only two of them? If there's only two of them, that makes it a lot easier. Oh no, there's three. I mean, even then, three is not hard to go up against. That's pretty easy. It's pretty standard for most outposts in this game. Okay, they're talking.
Правда? Научи меня каким-нибудь клёвым выражением. На случай, если я вдруг встречу американцев.
Хорошо, повторяй за мной. I spent last night with your girlfriend.
With your girlfriend.
Это было неплохо.
Правда? Что это значит?
Я друг твоего приятеля.
О, это действительно полезно. Любые мелочи могут помочь в этой холодной войне, да?
Точно. Эти слова могут спасти твою жизнь.
Ха-ха, может быть. В следующий раз ты должен научить меня еще чему-нибудь.
Конечно. Увидимся.
That Soviet soldier in the Green Beret is speaking English. Must be a language specialist. With him on our side, we'd be capable of Russian interpretation support. Try and extract him.
Okay, just get the headshot here. Your English is pretty good, American.
Spit it out.
If you need help with Russian, I can translate for you. Right? He's admitted it. And we just knock him out. No, wrong button. Right. Off you go. You know what? We'll distract your friends too. Because they could be good. They could have like S rank and something, I don't know.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
Okay, so I want to go to this place next. Quite a long way to travel on horse, but you know, traveling on horse is better than traveling on nothing, or on foot even. I don't know why I jumped off there.
Say, boss,
Not at the moment.
NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a
I
reward
can.
in it for us.
Why did it stop? Oh, there's people there. I thought there was no one there because there was no lights. Okay, that's a big base to be just going through. So I think we'll take the off-roads, go around buildings like this. Oh, turn down, horse. No, go around it again. Right, go around this way. Keep out of sight of the village. Okay, you can't jump that obviously. Oh, and all of a sudden you can. What? I think there's one more base we have to pass before we reach the base we're going to. Oh, sheep. Probably people. No, snake, boss. I'm only doing this because also asked me to save the animals. Yeah, so now we're going to start seeing a lot of animals in this game. We'll be seeing birds, snakes, goats like we just saw. You even see like small ones like mice and stuff like that. Here, we're passing this outpost. It's quite easy to pass outposts and it's quite easy to pass outposts and base is actually harder to pass, but well, depending on the position as well. But outposts are pretty easy to pass. So, and there's actually like an easier way to there's actually a way you can just like drive around the place without getting spotted, but you need a tank for that. So once I have a tank, I'll be able to show you that you can just drive around the place without getting spotted, as long as you don't crash, because if you crash apparently you know who you are then. Only 500 meters away from the area. Okay, that's another. Oh, get up, boss. Okay. What do you keep stopping for? Run. Okay, so this is the base where you're extracting the soldier from. To my knowledge, a lot of trucks and stuff drive along these roads near this base. So like that. Literally what I was just talking about. A lot of them drive along this road, and there's another road on the other side that they drive along a lot as well. So when it comes to going on this road, you have to be careful. Senior trucks. No, get off, get on him. I keep pressing triangle, I'm too used to... What one was I using triangle to sprint? Can't remember. Okay, now this... This place is a real base, so finding the extracted soldier in here is going to be a challenge. But once we find them, just extract them and get out. There's a lot of watchtowers in here as well, which is going to be fairly annoying. No, it's definitely not going to be you anyway. Always scan as much people as you can before going into a place. It really helps, trust me. Oh, I knew there'll be accent.
The Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
So, wait, Soviets were from China before? Okay, it's none of them. As expected. Is it him? Oh god, that scared me. Can we get a sight on him, because it could be him. Yeah, it's not him. There goes the truck. Oh, it's him. It's not him. Okay, there's a path up there. That's good, so you can use that trail. So we haven't found him yet, but surely soon we will. Okay, he hasn't heard any of that, that's good. Okay, we can get up using this. I think there's normally someone up here. So I'm gonna go up here first and check if there's anyone up there, because it might be our fella, but it's very unlikely that he's all alone up here. No, it doesn't seem to be anyone up here. Just get these. They will be useful. Someone opened the door. That was more than likely in there though. Oh, that door's still closed. I don't know if you can get attacked by wolves in this game actually. Oh, is he it? Yeah, he's not soldier we're looking for. Oh god. I thought I just go running down and then saw him. Shoot down here. Oh. Is he a soldier? No, okay. I don't know what that music was about then. Probably should have taken him out. Wouldn't be as much traffic in here then. Is he the soldier? No, I would have said if he was. Come on. No, I'm gonna put you in here. I think someone's coming down. I heard footsteps. Oh, he's coming in. If he comes into this room, I'm going to need to take him down. Good lad. Oh, the alarm. There's a sandstorm coming.
So when sandstorms come in, sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf. But that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage.
Have I told you? No!
Where are your friends? Spit it out.
Tell me where the man I'm looking for is.
Spit it out.
He's not gonna tell me, okay. Yeah, sandstorms make the enemy's visibility, it makes them hard to see you, basically. That's what I was trying to say. That was close. Just look like as if they were drunk and just fell asleep. Woman spotted near a power plant. What woman are you talking about? Naked? That's just, who are you talking about? I don't remember anything about that. Oh, I know what they're talking about, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll let you see her when it comes to it, because there's a mission where you have to fight her. I know what they're talking about now. She's not exactly naked, but she's what she's wearing is very revealing. I'll just say that. Wait. Okay. Let's go this way then. Don't see anyone up there. I mean, let's be honest, I can't see much from where I am. I don't know if that song is a real song. Oh, okay, it is a real song, and I need to keep talking to avoid copyright and get away from it as fast as we can to stop it from playing. Okay. Okay, those two people were found, so they're going to go into alert now. I always get paranoid when I hear the shrieking at the door, because I don't know if that's someone coming in, or is that the door closed behind me. Okay, I can hear the song again. I need to get rid of the song. Okay. It's not in this room, it's going to be in the next room. Yeah, it's in here. Okay, so I can hear a truck as well, which is amazing because the truck's on the outside of the base. Yeah, okay, get that. Stop from thing. Right, where is this soldier? I should have found him by now. And if he's not in here, he's outside of the base. Like he's in like the outside cabins that we saw him a few minutes ago. I still have to check on top of the base, so I'm done checking inside here. And it seems that way, that he's not inside. Right, so go back to where the ladder was. That's the best way to get up to the top. Oh god, someone woke up. Well look, that was their own fault. They shouldn't have tried to rat me out. Okay, everyone's on alert now. Okay, I'm gonna try outside of the base. Hang on. This is actually a prime opportunity to see if someone comes into the base that I haven't scanned yet. Because if so, then because if that's the case, then okay, I don't think there is. So he might be outside. He might be in one of the outer cabins. Using the searchlight. Looking for, yeah, as I said, searching for a soldier is going to be a pain in the ass because he could be anywhere. And if he's not in one of the outer cabins, I don't know where he is. Like you saw what happened with the fella I had to kill and the interpreter, so like when you find them you know who it is. And plus they'll probably tell you as well. Ooh.
Dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Very funny also that. Okay. He's not out here. Didn't hear that? But that's good for me, son. Okay. Where could this guy possibly be? I've checked out our cabins. I've checked all inside the base. Where the hell is he? I need to get to a vantage point outlooking the whole camp. I know how to get to it. I think. Also, another option is to just knock out everyone and see who's remaining. Okay, he's gonna come down, so I'm gonna hide in a bush like this. Wait till he comes down and knock him out. Maybe you'll tell me where he is. Our specialist is supposed to hear. Where? You've told me. Now where is he? Not gonna reveal his location now? Because it normally tells you his location when they say that. So... Okay. I'm in the completely wrong place. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Aha. It's him. No, it's... Yeah, it's him, the specialist. He's the fella I want. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, so he's the fella I want. What we're gonna do with you is put you in here. Because I don't think they wake up if you put them in a container, like a dumpster or a portable toilet. So I think he's I don't think he's going to wake up again. Hope you can't hear that, lads. Right, so there's a fella out here that I need to knock out again. Is it the same fella? Because if it is, he's just having a bad day. Night again, dude. Oh god, it's nearly day. That's not good for me. I need it to be night. Oh Jesus. What time is it? 5:45. Is it him? I mean, he's the fella that's been marked. Is he actually the target though? Don't make those noises. Like you think someone's walking down to us. Okay. It's becoming bright now, which is not good for me. Yep, 6 PM. So, what I'm going to do, this is a prime opportunity to show you what the Phantom Cigar does. No, get that out. Yeah, it speeds up time. And we're back to dark. Well, not really. Oh. What are they running for? Okay, we're just gonna go to 7. Okay. That's right. Well, we went to A45, but it's grand. Is anyone up there? Let's go up and see if there's anyone up there that we haven't marked yet. Okay, no. Doesn't seem like it. If he is the fella, then you know, I'm just gonna make sure by doing this. I'm gonna interrogate that fella here. How did you not hear that? This fella's having a really bad day. He's knocked out 3. He's about to get knocked out 3 times. And I could kill him and turn out to her that way, but I just dash. Okay, I don't know. So the specialist must be the fella I need, but he's in a prime position that he won't be kidnapped. So the plan is to lure them away. Which means first take out the fellas on the top. Oh, sandstorm incoming. That's good for me. I'm going to use these. These are good to be able to see in a sandstorm, so I always use them when there's a sandstorm. Then board out. Turn those lights off. Shit. Okay. Right. Bring him away. Take his night vision goggles off. Bring him out to the back and extract him. If he's not the fella, I'm going to be pissed. Are you the person? It's not saying it's him, but apparently he's a specialist, so.
He's coming too.
Okay, nothing about him being the person. Okay, so I knew it was too good to be true. You. You're coming as well. Just because I'm sick of knocking you out. Alright, so I think
You gotta extract him.
our best opportunity is to search inside this circle. Who's he talking to? Oh, he's up there. My friend. I mean, lads, you've been finding fellas who are knocked out all night, so you should be used to it at this point. You guys are just tired, give him a break. What signs of any activity? There's not any activity. You see nothing, buddy. Right, so, am I in the circle? No, I'm out from it. Excuse me? Should knock it off. His commanders didn't believe him. Just the box, buddy. Yeah, you let's check it out, alright? Because I'm going to be well gone by the time you come out here. Okay, so... I was in the completely wrong area, and that's why I wasn't finding the soldier. Oh, of course you're coming out here. Do you want to die? If you don't want to die, I suggest you turn around. That was your fault. Okay, now we're in the right area. We're in the wrong area all the time, that's why I couldn't find them. Get up. Big boss, seriously. If you can't get up to Tiny Rock, there's no hope for you. So I'm supposed to be here. I don't have a lot of promise. Unless this guy's a lone wanderer.
Boss, get down.
Oh shit!
Enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's the target.
Yeah, there he is. He's a sniper. So was he. And there's always a third person with them. Okay, so I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot there's snipers in the game. Ow.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Okay, we're all good. What ways is there somewhere I can get up? There should be. If there isn't, I just throw myself down a hole for no reason. Because I couldn't cross the bridge, or else the sniper would see me, so that was a no-go area. Come on. Let me up. Okay, I can just go up this way. Pretty fun. Now we just need to find a way up to them. I don't know. I might have to go around the other side. Actually, yes. Oh, toggle map. Here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. There's a way you can look at the map differently to show you a 3D view. Oh, hang on. There we go. It doesn't help me. Hang on. Oh, there's a road down that way. But I don't know if it leads up to them. It's worth a shot though. Yeah, so there's a lot of tactical thinking in this if you haven't realized by now.
We can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment.
Ah, here we go.
Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
What, picking plants? Oh, hang on. I was really picking plants. Keep the staff happy too. Is it weed? Did I just pick up weed? Normally there's a third person up here when there's a sniper around. What? No, there he is. Where's he running to? Why is he so far away from the rest of them? Shh. Right, he's knocked out. Drop your weapons, both of you.
On the ground.
It's gonna have this much power. See ya. You know what? You're going to.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Right, now I'm gonna get a helicopter pickup and rewards. What did I do?
He's coming too.
Okay.
Roger that.
Database. Okay. Oh, these are all. Oh wait, how do I already have all these discovered? Oh wait, no I don't. Because obviously there's no pictures of them. Which one did I find? But yeah, there's loads of things you can find. There's tortoises, bats, geckos, storks, snakes, scorpions, birds, jackals, wolves, zebras, donkeys, goats. Yeah, you can find a lot of animals in these that you can save. Okay, so I've already got a caracool sheep. Okay. Wait, there's more? Really? Where? Is it here? Oh, it's here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. No, no, no. Stop. Stop doing it. Helicopter pickup. Oh god, nearest landing zone is 8 miles away from here. Where are they on high alert? Well, moderate alert, okay. And these are on moderate alert. Alright, then I guess... No, we're gonna go there. Let's go. That's our chance to get to the LZ. There was 2 people in the truck beforehand, so clearly the truck took off and left one who left the other fella somewhere. Is that him? Is that the fella who's on the truck? You just left him. Right, so the helicopter's already landed, and I'm just making my way to it. Oh, wrong way. This way. Oh no, I was going the right way. Why'd you keep stopping? Go! Whenever he stops, I think something is going to happen. But he's just stopping for no reason. I need to get these towers, or these medicinal plants. Take me away. I'm flying you back to Mother Base. We're very close to the ground there, buddy. Okay.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
Alright, on my way. I think I'll also be taking a break from this game because I'm going to end the stream here after I return to my base.
Come back!
Oh, there he is. There dog he is.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you've discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
Oh, he's missing an eye. Like Big Boss. Well, Big Boss not missing an eye, he just has an eye that doesn't work.
Hustler raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Dee Dee.
An imaginary cigar, wow. Or imaginary flame lighting up a cigar. That's neat. Right, I'm all covered in blood. Which is not ideal. So, I'm gonna take a shower. No, I'm all squeaky clean. Right, now... Oh, hang on, before I end the stream, I'm gonna show you the customization screen, if I can.
Have a good day, boss.
Is it resources? No, not resources. No, wrong. Get out of it. For load, so I can get out of it, thank you. Is it in okay, it's in development. Helicopter.
Please specify a project.
Ooh, speaker. I can upgrade the speaker on it. Okay, maybe it's not on here. Body equipment. Here we go. That's not the customization, but I want to go here anyway.
Please specify a project.
Because yeah, you can get a battle dress for the horse.
Thank you for letting me join the ranks, boss. I won't let you down.
You're welcome. Alright, so that's being developed now for her, my horse. Here's stuff that I can get for myself.
Specify a project.
Okay, I can't get any rockets yet, but they will be essential. They will be essential soon. Well, not soon, but they will be essential later. Snipers, those are essential, especially when you're going on elimination, when you're going on missions to eliminate people.
Select a drop point.
No, we don't need it now, so I won't need a drop point.
Please specify a project.
Okay, so that's the best I can get for now. We will want a silencer sniper. We want where? So we'll want to get to this eventually, which is a Bambetov SV. So that's what we want to get to eventually. Because the other snipers are loud. But yeah, the further we go on, we'll be able to upgrade them. Shotguns, no thanks. And also intelligence scope. Yeah, I can't upgrade it yet, but when I can upgrade it, I'll show you what it does. Also, for outfits. Where's the one I want? Here we go, sneaking suit. I want that. What do I need first? I need the R&D team to be level 12. Right, and what do I need for the intelligence scope? R&D team level 7. And then level 16 and intelligence team level 14. Right, so I have a lot of work to do. So I have a lot of work to do before anything can be created for myself. Well, before. Yeah. This has better effective range and better grouping. C4. That's just going to be useful, so I'm going to have that created. No, I don't need it dropped to me. What else was there that I could create? Smoke. Flare grenades would be useful. Smoke grenades might be useful. And I'm going to get this because I think it's better than my current assault rifle. It just doesn't have a silencer on it, so that was kind of stupid actually. If I go into this, anything I can create? Nope. Seems not. There was a way you can customize the helicopter. You can like put your own color on it. I forget where you go to do that though. Oh yeah, I can get speaker. I forgot about that. Don't know what exactly that does. But hey, it's there now. How do you customize a helicopter? Because it told me I could customize it. It's not staff management anyway, I know that much. But yeah, so you have different units. You have Miller Rosta, okay. But you have R&D team, you have the support unit, you have that's the brig, so people who you capture will go in there until they agree to cooperate. Yeah, and later on the more units will be added, so you have the combat unit, intelligence unit, combat unit, intelligence unit, medical unit. You get all those kind of stuff. Alright, since I can't for some reason do the helicopter now, I'll do it maybe off screen if I can find it, and but I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you in the next stream, so bye bye.